I try not to say I don't know where to begin because obviously I'm going to begin someplace no matter where I begin. If I'm not going to begin, I'm just going to stop talking, which I'm not because this is a video. So, having said that, I'm not exactly sure where to begin here. You know, Elon Musk has bought Twitter, I'm sure. There's a lot I want to say about it, but I'm kind of sitting back and seeing how the next week or two unfolds before I make a judgment call. The one thing I can say is that people on a certain political side are leaving the platform or claiming they're going to leave the platform. We don't know yet for all of them. Obviously, a lot of people on Amber's side are on the political side of the people who are leaving. They're on the side of judging by gender, and they have their own little diagram of what to think of certain people, I should say. And one of these people is Michelle Dauber. This is from that Umbrella guy, and he says Michelle Dauber and the Amber Heard simps turn against Elon Musk because, as you know, Elon bought Twitter and they're leaving now. So I'm not sure they were ever exactly on the same side. I mean, we know Elon Musk helped her for a little bit in the beginning, some money to him, which was pretty much what $5 or $7 is to us. So I don't think it was a really big deal as far as the amount of money in proportion. But my point is, I wouldn't totally assume he was on her side. He was kind of like phasing in and out on her side, I guess. And right now, you will see him respond to a tweet about Amber, which I forgot to actually make a video on. So, people like Michelle Dauber are saying they're gonna leave Twitter. Here's the full tweet. Thank God I can get off this hell site forever. It's got 2 hearts and 1 retweet, and it's a day old. Well, it's probably a response or something, but that's not too much engagement, Michelle. And I personally think she should stay. I think everyone should put their opinion out there and have conversation and debate more so than just ignoring one side or banning or censoring one side or something. So I hope people from both political aisles stay. Now, the thing about this is, in her specific personal case, then Twitter doesn't need her. Because if she leaves, she just won't be spreading things about Johnny, which are memes and jokes and, silly things like that. Now, if Michelle Dauber was going through court documents, legal facts, and things like that, thinking critically and making points, I'd hear her out. I'd be like, well, you're criticizing Johnny, but at least you're being intelligent about it. You're looking at court documents. You're trying to make a point. You're not just making these memes and saying he looks like an old granny and things like that, which is like on the level of a 12-year-old. So, because of that, because there's not actual critical engagement and thought in anything that comes out, I think if Michelle left, that would be fine because we'd have less smear, memes, and whatever about Johnny. Oh, before I keep going, Tug says despite him spending at least 6 million boosting Amber Unreal. Okay, I think it was that number. Fine. And here's where he replies to a comment that mentions Amber from July 31st, 2022. And it says, off to the races, set to Harley Quinn. And this person responds to Elon saying, Harley Quinn seems to me to be somewhere between Amber and Grimes. And he replies with a bullseye. So, it's not very revealing, it's not telling, it's not taking a side, but he's responding to something he thinks about Amber, which is something kind of interesting. I mean, I'll be honest. Elon Musk is one of the people we want to hear from like the most about his side of the story and what happened that night and everything. So it's interesting. The guy's really in a strange spot because I like a lot of things he's doing with social media, just, with his career in general. But, like, now he's got this side where he's slept with Mera from Aquaman 2, who no one's going to see. Let's keep going. And this person here says, I wouldn't know. She blocked me a while ago, and she blocked me as well. I found out today. Probably a chain block. She didn't probably personally check me out and be like, oh, this guy here. She probably just blocked someone I follow who's got a ton of followers or something like that. And this person posts, I'm leaving this group, but first I'm going to post about leaving this group. Then I'm going to stick around to see what everyone thinks about me leaving the group. Yeah, good point. I don't think that applies to Michelle Dauber, though. I think for all our disagreements, I don't think Michelle's playing games. However, that doesn't mean that she's got total control of herself. She might just not be able to leave. It's a habit already. Some people check it like 25 to 50 times a day or something like that. Just like every time you have nothing else for your hands or eyes to do, you check Twitter or whatever you're addicted to, or Instagram or YouTube or whatever the heck it is, the social media, and you can't just stop that habit. It's a very physical habit in your arm, in your muscles, just reaching that for that phone and just turning it on. So maybe Michelle won't be able to stop. Let me know what you think down below. I'm doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. I'm on Twitter too. Maybe give me a follow. Trying to get to like 3,000 followers for no apparent reason. It doesn't really do so much. I guess I just want to see that 2 in front of the 2775 become a 3. And if you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. Rant done for now. And this was kind of a ranty video, but that happens sometimes. See you next time.